Welcome back to another episode of Wilds and Water Sailing.
We're really having a heck of a time out here in Cape Mendocino. There's a little bit of wind. Blue whale. And blue whale everywhere.
Hey guys, my name is Brooke.
And I'm Conlee.
And this is our 13-year-old adventure husky Muoi. Together we live on board Aklet, a German-designed Renke, and our tiny home on the water. Join us as we sail around the world and share with you a little bit more
Of this planet's wild side.
After a pretty rowdy ride down the remainder of the Oregon coast, we had made it to Crescent City, California. Oh my goodness, Con. During our short stay, a former fellow cruiser and very good friend of ours, Andrew, drove down from his home in Oregon to visit us. Together we went for a wander through the ancient cedars of the California redwood forest. This place was absolute magic, and it was humbling to be surrounded by such giants. Some of these trees are over 1,000 years old. As we always say, when the wind gets blowing, we gotta get going. And it was time to leave Crescent City and keep making our way south. Well, where are we off to today, Conlee?
We're off to
Put that dirty thing
Safety
away.
Cove.
Safety Cove.
Shelter Cove.
Put your dirty fly swatter away for a
Today
second.
we're off to Shelter Cove, just south of Cape Mendocino. 112 miles to go.
Nice.
Right now we're in a nice lazy swell with not quite enough wind. Sails are just barely full. We're doing 4 knots. It's okay. And I'm killing flies.
Got my trusty fly swatter out.
Trusty Mexican fly swatter. We're getting some Mexico or what?
Mexico.
Sure know how to make fly swatter in Mexico.
Muoi, how you doing? You having a good time? You having a good snooze? We did lots of walking today, didn't we? You tired? Yeah. That's good. It's a good way to be. We went all the way down the jetty today. Hey, Muoi? Yeah. That's a good dog. You're a good dog. It's a beautiful evening out here. We can see this very picturesque, rocky Oregon coastline.
We're in California.
Rocky California coastline. Isn't it beautiful?
We're just barely in California. I guess, you know, maybe it's a gray area.
Yeah.
Eyes on too.
Where?
Right there.
Oh.
All stations, all stations, all stations. This is United Coast Guard Sector Muoi, United Coast Guard Sector Muoi, United Coast Guard
Looks like you had something all messed up with them.
Regular marine information.
Always look messed up.
Emergency 157.1 megahertz.
Mola molas, also known as ocean sunfish, are unique disc-shaped fish. Mainly cartilaginous and flattened laterally, they lack a tail and are equipped with tall anal and dorsal fins. They are one of the largest bony fish in the world, and adults typically weigh 600 to 2,200 pounds. Following deep dives into colder water to feed, we often encounter molas on the surface while they are basking. This is a type of behavior considered to be a method of thermally recharging before their next deep dive.
There she is, folks, the infamous Cape Mendocino, just north of San Francisco, on the California coast. And we have heard from good friends of ours who have sailed the world that Cape Mendocino is well known for its very strong winds, and that when the winds are forecasted, it's usually about 10 knots more than what's forecasted. So it's always a good thing to remember when going around here, is the winds are probably going to be a lot stronger than they are supposed to be. And just like expected, our wind's filling in now, and we're getting good cruising breeze to get us around the corner, around Punta Gorda up there. And still wing on wing. We just put our second reef in the main and cruising. Oh yeah.
As it turned out, we were surrounded on all sides by the largest animal to ever roam planet Earth, the blue whale. They were surfacing right next to Acklet, and for a while it felt like we were all moving around this infamous cape together. Cape Mendocino is known as a triple junction, where 3 tectonic plates, the Gorda Plate, the North American Plate, and the Pacific Plate meet. The conjunction of the plates has created a network of underwater canyons, where, assisted by wild ocean wind, current, and swell, produces significant upwellings rich in nutrients. Vital nutrients necessary for supplying the food chain on which these whales depend. Sometimes the weather just doesn't cooperate when filming wildlife, especially in big waves and with a camera that has no internal stabilization. I ended up with more stills than good footage. But nonetheless, this wild lost coast of California sure made for the most incredible backdrop to this entire experience.
On by at an expedited rate.
Yeah. You know it's windy when it's time to take away the whole mate. The whole mate.
That's a windy. Probably can't see how windy it is in the GoPro. It looks nice and calm out there.
After taking away nearly all of our canvas, we decided we wanted to try running with nothing but bare poles to see if it was a good option for when winds exceed 40 knots. For 30 knots, it doesn't keep us going quite fast enough, but above that, we are happy with how it went, and we would definitely use this tactic again if need be. So, bare poles, eh?
Bare poles. 2 knots. 5 when we're surfing. 2 when we're climbing.
That's pretty crazy. As we neared Shelter Cove, the wind did a total 180. The opposing breeze began knocking the tops off the waves and slowly calming the sea state. Along our way, we had discussed continuing on past Shelter Cove, but after spending most of the day in 30 to 40 knots, we were pretty tuckered and decided to turn in. Shelter Cove is a tiny community located on California's lonely Lost Coast. A wild foreshore comprised of rolling grassland and evergreen slopes with seaward boundaries of soft sand, bouldered beaches, and scarp slab stone. This small town marks the southern terminus of the 25-mile-long Lost Coast Trail. Along the Lost Coast lies the King Range, with peaks towering 4,000 feet above the Pacific Ocean. Thanks so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, show your support by hitting subscribe. If you want to invest in the experience and support our creations, you can do so by becoming a patron. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.